Sunday! That means you've got 3 questions for me, and I'm going to give you 3 answers as best as I humanly can. And it's another Gerann! It's a Gerann special! His first question, have you ever played the Mortal Kombat games before? Did you see both movies and the numerous TV series? I've played the games here and there. I was more of a Street Fighter 2 guy back in the day. I mean, who didn't like Guile's Sonic Boom, Chun-Li's helicopter kick, and that electrify move that Blanka did? I'd say my 2 favorite characters from Mortal Kombat would probably be Sub-Zero and Scorpion. There's just something about those 2, the arsenal of moves and powers that they had. It was always something that was fun to play with. I think I've seen snippets of the movies, not enough to merit an opinion, so I can't really say anything noteworthy. And as for the TV series, I didn't even know there was one. So, I know they're going to say, where have you been living under a rock? Well, that rock happens to have internet connection and a nice fridge of Cola Life and pizza. And Knight Rider. But seriously, I didn't even know about the Mortal Kombat TV series. I might give it a look, because my brother's got Netflix now, so who knows. Question 2. If you had to make a new Transformers movie from where Michael Bay left off with TF4, where would you take the storyline? Oh dear. Well, first of all, I would actually explore Optimus Prime's kind of man on a mission goal at the end of the 4th movie, and actually confront the creators of the Transformers and why they want them to go have this agenda for other planets and against the humans and whatnot. The thing I would also do, if Michael Bay's not doing number 5, we can live in hope. Number 1, cut out any sex or tasteless, obscene or other questionable satire and jokes. It's never worked. We want a Transformers movie to be about the Autobots versus the Decepticons, which we did get more of that in Transformers 4, but they need to reduce the human factor or human acting participation in these movies a great deal, because the humans are only meant to be like secondary characters. And again, I keep coming back to Transformers 4 because I noticed there was more of the robots and less of the human actors, so that's good. The other thing I would do, try and lighten the mood a little bit. Take some of this gritty realism and all this, angstiness out of these movies, because with what we've seen recently from Kung Fury is that people want to see cheesy, campy, light-hearted action again, because we're, a lot of us, although I'm a fan of the Christopher Nolan work, particularly what he's done with Batman, everyone seems to think we've got to gravitate to this level of standard. Have to agree to disagree on that one, only on the basis that a Nolan Bat style does not work for Ninja Turtles, it does not work for Superman, it would not work for Sonic the Hedgehog. In Transformers, I don't need Optimus Prime to suddenly corner a Decepticon and just go, where were the other drugs going? It's like, imagine Prime sounding like Batman, it just wouldn't work. But yeah, I would definitely explore the aspects of Cybertron and just lighten the mood a little bit. Not lighten it to such a degree where it's taken too much away from what the movies have already established, but make it a little bit, brighten the mood up a little bit, because I think a lot of people now are sick of the gritty realism. It's had its time, but now it's got to move on. His third question. What do you think of the artist Weird Al Yankovic? Have you ever listened to his songs? And what are your favourites? Weird Al is... this guy... There is never a single dull moment with him. Everything he touches is just pure unadulterated gold. Probably chicken pot pie. The dinosaurs in Jurassic Park at night are scary. I like when he did White and Nerdy. Oh, there's a white and nerdy, try to catch me, white and nerdy, try to catch me, white and... It's just... And even Charmillionaire actually, responded to saying, that's not bad, that's good. Al is just one of those guys, that he was put on the face of this earth to make people happy and to be able to make people smile when they need to the most. And, I'm thankful an entertainer like that is among us, because he's such a great performer, and you can't help but laugh every time he produces something because it's going to make you smile. Just keep this in mind, he's a huge fan. That's right. I like Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah! I know Dave is going to go, I don't sound like that! It's chill. Me and him are cool. But those have been your 3 questions for this week. If you know the drill by now, you know it should go something like this. If you're watching on dynamicnight.com, YouTube or Blip, then leave a question in the comment section below. If you're watching this through Twitter, tweet me a question to @TheMJKnight. But until next time, folks, ask again, and don't forget that next week is episode 100. Save your questions because it's Google Hangout time. And I'll see you with details in the description of when I'm doing this. The description will be on YouTube and the Dynamic Night page. Until then, I will see you then, and you can ask me live on a Google Hangout. Until then, ask again.